Hey, this is Zachlog the Great. So, I was on Facebook the other day and I saw a post referring to the burning of Notre Dame Cathedral and what should be done after that. And it took the form of, hypothetically, if you had $10 million, how much would you donate to the reconstruction of the Notre Dame Cathedral? Um, and I saw a few answers of the general nature that I wouldn't donate any money to that because I'd donate money to help feed and clothe the homeless. And first of all, I heartily appreciate these people's generosity with their hypothetical money. It's quite impressive. But that aside, there is a certain short-sightedness, it seems to me, in this kind of answer. And I had to say something about this. So, yes, we're human beings. We need food, we need clean water, we need clothing, we need shelter. We have these basic physical material needs. But if we're to be human beings, if we're not to be mere animals, we need more than that. We need other things. In particular, we need beauty. And this may sound airy and inconsequential, but I really believe this. And, the modern world rarely produces beauty. I mean, the most obvious example where we started. Look at the Notre Dame Cathedral. Look at the stained glass windows. Look at the architecture. Look at the pictures of this place. Look at the Sistine Chapel. Look at the Michelangelo's sculpture, the Pieta. Listen to some of Bach's masses. Listen to read some of the poems I've performed here. I don't think all of them necessarily qualify, but I hope some of them connect with that. These things feed us spiritually in a way that you know if you if you just give us a plate of steamed rice and stick us all in a building that looks like a filing cabinet, these ugly block apartments, no personality, no character, no history, and do that to people long enough, something something not entirely human will come out of it. And it's not just beauty. We also need heroes. We need, you know, inspiration. We need people we can from, real people from the past that we can, look up to, that we can aspire to, their greatness. And if you look at education, if you look at modern media, our heroes are being systematically degraded and wiped away. I'm planning on recording a poem before too long from by a man named Audie Murphy, an American, a Texan. Um, I'm not entirely sure which of those he would put first, given many Texans' sensibilities. But one of the most decorated war heroes of World War II of America. I mean, he had like pretty much every medal that like you can be awarded by for the from the United States military. Plus, he had a few from foreign militaries who just were like, what you did, in our cause was astounding. And so I never heard this man's name in school, not once. 12 years of public education, you know, college after that, all the general the general education history classes. I never once heard this man's name. How does that happen? And I mean, it's not just him. There's the winged hussars and their breaking of the the siege of Vienna in 1683. Both of these, by the way, Audie Murphy, the Winged Hussars, both of these I first learned of by way of a Swedish heavy metal band. Doing more for my appreciation of history than 12 years of public education, 4 years of college. The Battle of Lepanto, or okay, turn away from war a little bit. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, the founders of our nation. They are either these events, these heroes, these leaders are either just ignored, just washed quietly off the record, or when they can't do that just yet, they are, carefully and systematically insulted and degraded. And I don't know how else to characterize it. This is an attack on our souls. I mean, this is an attempt to destroy us spiritually. You take away beauty, you take away heroes. And what do people have to fight for? If you don't have the heroes of your past, if you don't have your ancestors to live up to, all you have is the present. All you have is this, and you don't have the beauty in the present. You don't have these great cathedrals, these artworks that call something better out of you. Why fight? So, you know, so the government is horrifically corrupt. So, they're basically turning against you. They are, using other people, other nations to destroy your people. But who cares? I mean, your people never accomplished anything. And there's nothing calling you to be better. I don't really have any firm conclusions here. I don't really have, this is what we should go do. I just wanted to remind beauty is not a luxury. And, heroes are not just fun stories. These are things that make us human. And these are things that strengthen us in a way that nothing else can. Don't let them be stolen from you. God be with you.